Go!
Hi there everyone, it's Saturday, so that means it's Shmup Saturday, and if you've been following me on Twitter via retrogamer_Daz, you'll basically know that I put a poll up, a load of people voted, and now we're going to do the results. If you didn't see that poll, here are the results in fourth order. So number 4 is Aeroblasters for the Mega Drive, also known as Airbuster. I've got no idea why you didn't vote for this, it's amazing, but there we go, you didn't want it. Equally, you are not interested in the Mode 7 Heaven Glory that is Axelay by Konami for the Super Famicom / Super Nintendo. Amazing shooter, no idea why you didn't vote for it. In second place, Einhander. This is a really good shoot 'em up by Square, and they haven't really done many. In fact, I can't think of any they've done since this, but it was for the PlayStation. It's one of the early Polygon games, and it is very good with a decent weapons section. But unfortunately, I can't show you it. What I can show you is the thing you voted for, and 38% voted for this. For some reason, you all want to see Sexy Parodius. I can only assume you want to see a raccoon being hit in the testicles by a skimpily clad bunny rabbit. Whether you're going to get to see that or not, you're going to have to watch the video to find out. This is RetroGamerDaz. Let's go over to the gameplay. Okay then, we've got bright colourful graphics, we've got a crazy soundtrack. That can only mean we're looking at a Parodius game. And this one is Sexy Parodius. Let's see if you can find out why it goes by that particular name. Any minute now, you may get a clue. There you go. For some reason, Konami thought it would be a great idea to fill this with smut. So let's take a look at the game. Now what I'm going to do is, I've already got it on 9 lives. I'm going to quickly cheat and we'll see how far we can get. So this came out in 1996. It's an arcade conversion, and it was available on the Saturn, which we're playing here, and the PlayStation. And as you can see, you've got a large amount of different characters, and they all largely have different options, meaning that they play significantly differently to each other. So we'll select manual because we don't want to have everything selected for us. And there's our first boss, our corn on the cob. So let's see how we do. So this is a Parodius game, which basically means that it's a crazy Gradius game, which basically means that you shoot enemies, power-ups appear, and then you choose which power-ups you want to use. So while there's no denying that Gradius was an influential game, I don't think it's massively influential, in so much that there are very few games outside of Gradius which basically use, oh there's a nice power-up, which basically use this system. It's kind of unique to the series, which suggests that mechanically it may not have been as influential as many people think. So you've still got the bells from the previous Parodius games, and by shooting them they'll turn into different colours, and the different colours will do different things. Like in this case, I've gone giant. So take out everything you can, and eventually you'll shrink back down. But it's a great way of clearing the screen of enemies. Right, so I kind of took the wrong power up there, as you saw, and it's basically got rid of all my stuff. So I'm not sure why a game would do that to you. I can only assume that the developers hate you and they want you to suffer while playing. Now one of the things that I do like about Sexy Parodius is the visuals. Granted, the Parodius games have always had really colourful, zany looking graphics, but they really went overboard with this one, and I think it's got some of the best in the series. Maybe some of the best graphics for this type of game on the Saturn, but that could just be me being crazy. Watch out for that penguin coming from behind. Right. I feel a bit safe. Now I've got a basketball. Again, crazy. Crazy game, doing all sorts of silly things. And we'll be coming up to the boss shortly, so let's see how we get on. Oh, starting to fill up. Right, here we go. Right, so we need to take out the corn of the cob, and we need to avoid the popcorn that he chucks at us. So hopefully, because of the weapon I've got, we may be able to dodge most of it, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, that was close. So there's his energy bar, as you can see on the right hand side. This one's not a particularly sexy boss, but there are sexier bosses to come, although we will most likely not see them because I'm only going to play for around the 10-minute mark. So one of the differences with this game compared to other games in the Parodius series is they've basically added a little mission mode where you'll be given an option to do it, and if you complete the mission you'll get a good level for the next stage, and if you don't you'll get a bad level. So in this case we've got to get at least 300 coins, and if we get 300 coins we'll go into the good stage. So let's see how we do. Again, the music in this game is just brilliant, so jaunty, so cheerful, and there are a few remixes of classic Parodius games as well, including Ya Kung Fu, I believe. Although we may not get to that level. We'll see how we do though. Right, there we go. Better power up. Now, if I remember correctly, this starts speeding up now, so we're gonna have to watch how it goes. Whoa! Yeah, we're good. Ah, it's just such a great looking game. Let's get all those big coins, and you want to watch for those waterfalls because they'll basically chuck you down where you don't want to go. Okay, and again, more alluding to the sexiness of the game, all of these girls have got the names on the sides of their buffs. There's a guy, I'm not sure what he's doing there, but equality and all that. And I've hit a dead end. So that wasn't good. But we are getting close to the boss. So let's see how we get on. Nowhere near those 300 coins though, which is a bit of a shame. And the boss is another crazy oddity. In this case, he's a penguin with a toilet on his head because, of course, if you're going to have a toilet anywhere on your body, you may as well put it on your head. So we've got to hit him in the belly button, and hopefully we'll be able to get to the next level. I'm feeling quite confident about this, but let's see how it goes. Come on, come on. Maybe I'm feeling less confident about this. I don't know, come on. Oh, look at that, he's doing well. Have I lost a life yet? Oh, I think I maybe, oh shit, maybe lost one life. So did I do it? Oh, mission incomplete. So we're going on to the bad level, and you got a nice little graphical to show that. Obviously, if you'd done well, you would have seen some semi-naked ladies. So if that's the sort of thing you need for incentive, be my guess. But it doesn't really do much for me, if I'm honest. So grab the blue power-ups because that'll basically destroy everything on screen, although not the bullets. So keep that into account. And one of the things that I do like about this game is that it's still fairly cheap for a Saturn shoot 'em up. I mean, don't get me wrong, £50 is still a fair bit of cash, but when you consider what some of the premier shooters go for on the system, it's a lot more manageable. So this is a roulette system from the Parodius series, and ultimately you can take a hit and hope you're going to get something good, and in this case I did. But it's always a gamble, it's always a risk, so you have to decide if it's worth taking or not. Oh, this is a lovely little game. I think I've got all the Parodius games that are available on the Sega Saturn. I've not played it on the PlayStation, but my understanding is that it's another decent conversion. I'm not sure if it's quite as good as this one, but my understanding is that you shouldn't be too disappointed if you do pick it up. And I died. And as you can see here, you've got Castlevania remix music in the background, although it's now quickly swapped over. Right, I'm going quiet a bit because I'm trying to concentrate because I think I'm coming up to a boss. But we'll see how it goes. So again, there's not many games where you get to ride on a paper airplane while chucking a baseball, or is that a basketball? No, it's probably a basketball, isn't it? I mean, look at the size of it in relation to the little guy. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's not going to change your opinion of the series, although it will certainly make you think that it's a bit bawdier than you may have thought. But it's just a really solid little shooter, and I really do recommend that you try and pick it up if you can find it at a reasonable price. So this is Retro Gamer Daz. This is Sexy Parodius, and I will be back with more videos shortly. So please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.